up, guys? It's Beck Hikes. Today's hike is going to be in Georgia. The hike is called the Rabun hike, and it is a lookout tower. I think the trail itself is only around 3 miles round trip, so not a long hike at all. It was kind of cloudy as we start the trail, so hopefully it opens up a little bit once we get to the top. But the trail itself, I don't think it's supposed to be too bad. This is a fun fact for this video. I don't think I ever talked about it in my other videos, but the whole reason I started this channel is because of this hike. I went on this hike with a friend last summer, and I researched a little bit, but there's a fork in this trail which I'm going to showcase and let you guys on the right side, the right trail to take. And there's a right and a left, and the markers are not the best thing around here. So there's markers on both sides, and it doesn't really tell you which way is the right way. So we took the left route, ended up going like 4 or 5 miles, and it took us to a gravel road, no view or nothing. So we had to hike that back, and it was dark by the time we got back, so I didn't even see a view. So after that, I figured I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and show off a lot of views in this area and show the trails, but I also want to make sure people take the right trail and to see the view. So this trail is the trail why this whole YouTube channel got created. So we're gonna take the right route this time and show you guys off the view. So also, I was gonna add in on this new feature on these videos, the thing called the Beck tracker and the Beck rating. The Beck tracker is gonna be the distance of the trails I add on. So like up to now, I'm gonna add up in this video, I'm gonna have in the bottom corner before the trail starts the distance I'm at right now from New Year's to now. And I don't really have a goal for this, just kind of want to see how much I can do in the summer and kind of just, you know, see where we go. And then the second part is the rating, is that I'm gonna put at the end of the video, and that's gonna be basically just a 1 through 10 how I rate the trail and if I recommend it. Obviously I recommend about any trail I do, and I just want to see like if the trail, depending on the trail, the weather, that's all going to go into the rating itself, and markings and the stuff like that help you maintain on the trail and don't get lost. It's also beneficial to the trail, so that's going to be the rating on that. And so I just wanted to throw those two things in there and let you guys know something that will spice up the channel a little bit. So those are going to be on the beginning of the video, the Beck tracker, and at the end it's going to be the completion of the trail and how much added on to the overall mileage I have, and then the rating is going to be at the end of the video. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy those two. So this is the most important part of the trail. Like I said earlier in the video, this trail is the whole reason I started this whole YouTube channel, and I was going to showcase y'all the route you need to take to go to the Rabun trail. And once you're going on this way, there's going to be a fork, and there's going to be a trail right here with a yellow post to your left. And there's going to be a trail, you might not be able to see it, but there's a marker on this further tree that's yellow. You're wanting to stay on the right here and not take the left. The left will take you, actually the left took me about 3 or 4 miles somewhere to a gravel road, and I had to hike that back down. So no view, and that's when I was like, it's time to try to educate and hopefully keep people on the same trail. So most people might be on the right trail majority of the time, but I just happened to take the wrong one. And this yellow marker that's on the right is the trail you're going to want to stay on. We are about halfway to the view of the Rabun. At the halfway point, there is like a little pull-off or a campsite, a nice little place. The hike so far isn't too strenuous coming up. There's a few switchbacks, on your arrival to the halfway point, though isn't too bad at all. We've been hiking at an average speed, not too fast or anything, so not too bad of a hike at all, and we're gonna keep on booking it. Just arrived to the Raven Bald lookout tower. It's kind of cloudy at the moment, but you can still see a good distance so far. I'm going to go off and show the tower and then let you guys see the view. The trail itself up to the Raven Bald lookout tower isn't really bad. There's a few switchbacks throughout the trail, and you gain a decent amount of elevation from the trailhead parking lot. The view is pretty cool up here. You can see really far in the distance the North Carolina mountainside, and then once you start looking more of the southeast route, it kind of clears out and you're looking more further into Georgia, and I'm assuming like the towards Atlanta area. And it's a really nice view. It's still kind of cloudy, but not cloudy enough to not be able to see in the distance. We are going to head back down to the Bee Gum Gap parking lot for the Raven Bald Trail. The hike back down obviously is about 1.6 back down, and it's all downhill, so the adventure back down won't be difficult. So I'm going to head back down. Once I get back down, I will give my thoughts and ratings on this particular hike, so we're going to head back down. Once you begin the trail at the Raven Bald, there's a green marker on the sign for the Raven Bald once you start from the parking lot. Though, unless I didn't see them, Zeke didn't see them either, there was all yellow markers. So I don't know why there's a green marker at the trailhead sign, though I don't know. But if you just look at the yellow ones, they keep you on the trail. And if you look at the like the fork part I put on there, you shouldn't get lost. So we are back at the parking lot for the Raven Bald Trail. The parking lot for it is pretty good. You can fit a good amount of cars, so that's a plus. The trail itself, the one issue I had with it is it isn't markered as good as other trails, as in it doesn't really tell you the distance. Like I said, that one route, kind of had to research it to make sure I took the right route this time. The different colors on the markers is kind of an issue sometimes for either beginning or even people who hike often. But the distance that you go to see the view is only around 3 miles, 3.2 maybe. And I think that's a good factor. And the view is one of the better views I've seen in this area for sure. So the distance you're required to go for this type of view, I think is really beneficial for it. So for this Raven Bald hike, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think in the fall, it could bump it up to maybe about an 8.5 because it does look like it'd be really nice in the fall. So for the Raven Bald, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, and I hope you guys enjoy. There's a waterfall. I don't really know the name of it, but there's a pull-off, a scenic pull-off, once you head back down the mountain. And the waterfall's pretty cool. There's a little side pull-off for it, and this little, I don't know what this is, a little built thing that you can sit on and look down. I don't know if there's a view from the bottom, but the view above is pretty cool. I might try to get a side view of the waterfall. It's a pretty big fall, but I'm gonna show you guys. There's two rocks to the left of the wooden sit place. They're kind of difficult to get on, but not too bad. You can easily get on top of them and see the view. So I'm not gonna go much further down. I just wanted to show you guys the waterfall a little bit, but I'm hoping you guys enjoy.